This time on One Man's Trash, I attempt to fix my wife's Jeep with head gasket in a can. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 4.7 V8, and I believe it's got a leaky head gasket. I haven't totally confirmed it, but the problem I'm having is these two cylinders here, 3 and 5, I'm getting misfires. And I've put all new injectors, all new plugs, and I've replaced those two coils. So I don't believe it's obviously an ignition or a fuel problem because I've replaced everything. What I'm not seeing is oil in the coolant or coolant in the oil, so it's not mixing anywhere. What I am seeing is a little bit of white smoke out the back, and I am losing coolant, and I don't know where it's going, other than maybe out the exhaust. My theory is there's a head gasket leak in between these two cylinders, and it's leaking down and going directly into the combustion chamber, and that's why I'm getting the white smoke and the loss of coolant. So, without tearing the engine apart, I'm going to give this stuff a try, which Blue Devil Pour and Go, it had some great reviews that I've seen. I've seen other videos of people using this stuff, and with great results. So here we go. I think all you have to do, I've read the instructions, is pour it in, start the car, and let it run for 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes, not 15. And we'll give it a shot. Oh. Should have had a screwdriver ready. I had to start the car and let it suck in a little bit of coolant. It's already a little low, but it didn't quite have enough room for what I was having in. So we're about 20 minutes in. Car's still running fine, temperature's fine. I don't know if I mentioned it, but you gotta turn the heater on full blast. But it's right where it normally does, right in the middle, but you gotta have your heater on full blast so it circulates the coolant through the whole engine. Otherwise, it's just sitting here idling. I'm just keeping an eye on it, walking back and checking the temperature, making sure it's not overheating. But just got to keep doing that for another 30 minutes. at the 50-minute mark. I'm seeing a lot less smoke coming out the exhaust. Now it is cold this morning. I don't know what the temperature is, but I can see my own breath. So there should be a little bit, you should be able to see a little bit coming out the exhaust. Not what we were seeing earlier. We were seeing a lot of white smoke earlier, but not bad. I can take that. Temperature never moved. Still sitting straight up and down. Now obviously the heater is running full blast, so the car is going to run a tad warmer with the heater running full blast. And otherwise, it feels like it's smoother. I've been running the Jurassic Park test with a little cup of water on there, and it was stumbling before, and it does not feel, I don't feel the stumble anymore. So that could have been, like I said, my assumption was coolant in those two cylinders, and that was causing the stumble. Alright, so in the end, does the head gasket in a can work? Seems like it. I think it's running better, and I think there's less smoke coming out the exhaust. Now, my experience with this is it just wasn't that bad. If it was a head gasket leak, which I think it is, or I think it was, it just wasn't that bad. So obviously with some of them that are leaking real bad, and you got oil in your coolant or coolant in your oil, whichever way it's mixing or leaking really bad, then obviously, you know, the stuff's going to have to do a harder job. But I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to keep an eye out and keep checking the coolant, and we will see.